Hello and a merry frosted winter morning to you, my pineapple princess gummy bear pizza tots. Coffee cheers. It is I, Hallie, with today's weekly reading book review, our very first episode of December 2024. I am still looking for August, but what can you do? So pour yourself a cup of coffee. Yep, need more. If you want to talk about books. I finished one this week and finished number 2 this morning. So that's why the slight delay in our posting. The first one I finished, I mentioned in my stories over the weekend and in November's favorite reads of the month. This is The Wand Keepers, A Sky Full of Dragons by Tiffany McDaniel. This is middle grade, illustrated with footnotes, magical boarding school, very quirky, very odd, and so many creatures that totally inspired a creature that wasn't in the book but feels like it belongs in this world, that is currently on my drafting table in my studio down the hallway. So I'm going to paint that today for the Crayon Box's time-lapse painting video for December. So excited! So love this one. I of course picked it up because A, magic, and mostly double A, first A. In my list is because of that stunning cover. The small spoiler, but for how like just bizarro, quirky, wonderful this is, the dodos that escort you to school turn into dragons. Oh my goodness. So much fun. And also I likened it to Roald Dahl's Quirky, but turned up to 11. For example, there are spells throughout the book, and I just wanted to read you this super short one because it's so much fun. Spell number 79. A dragon's cough, a mermaid's sneeze, fever in a kraken's knees, a cauldron of medicine, if you please. Note from the Before Long Witch for using said spell. This spell will heal you from sea slug sniffles, snapdragon pox, and mermaid worms. It will not, however, cure you from the notorious dinosaur cough unless you flutter your wandle while running like mad towards a blazing asteroid. So much fun. So love this. Lots of fun little quips throughout that I would love to illuminate those quotes. We'll see if I get to it. You know me, full of ideas. Okay, the one I paused to finish this morning was this nonfiction. Please be proud of me. This is Novelist as a Vocation by Haruki Murakami. As I mentioned previously, I have never read one of his novels all the way through. So, but I'm a big fan. This was like just a delight to read thoughtful little essays on awards or keeping your body in tip-top shape so that you're mentally acute for all these crazy ideas that novelists and stories come up with, and connections with readers, and not worrying about bestseller lists, and how critics just get to say anything they want without any effort and don't have anything to look after it. So how he's learned to deal with, you can't please everybody, so you might as well write for yourself, and hope that your writing makes a difference in the world. So thoroughly enjoyed this. Lots of little topics. I loved it. Easy to read and delightful. Felt like having a conversation. And again, please recommend a Murakami novel I might like. I started Wind Up Bird Chronicle once. Wasn't for me. So perhaps there's another one out there. His titles are amazing too. I mean, you've probably heard of this guy. He sold millions and millions of books around the world. Is printed in 50 languages, according to his last chapter here. But like some of his quirky titles are like The Elephant Vanishes, or Hard-Boiled Wonderland and the End of the World. Norwegian Wood, you may have heard of, or IQ 84. Sputnik Sweetheart, A Wild Sheep Chase. That just sounds amazing. So tell me which Murakami book I'd like. I know he just came out with one that's like ginormous about like time or something. I'm probably not ready for that, but keep me posted. Okay. Currently reading. I am a little over halfway through. Book club is Wednesday night, so I am rereading The Unmaking of June Farrow by the lovely Adrienne Young, a semi-local author and a delightful human being. So absolutely enjoying that one, taking notes, highlighting things for topics of conversation Wednesday night. If you're in the area, come join us for book club. And might read next. I am traveling. I leave Sunday with my husband for New York for his solo art show up in, the East Village, fancy pants. Okay, so I might just read some like short books, as I do, because I don't want to have to pack something I'm in the middle of. So maybe I'll finally bring myself to be in the headspace for News of the World, which I've started once before. It's just so beautiful. Again, those deckled edges and the French flaps, and it's just nice and squatty, and American fiction, and a little, I think it's, I don't want to say supernatural. What do we call it? not experimental fiction. There's another word, speculative fiction. So looking forward to that. And then because Murakami mentioned Sōseki Natsume, this is the I Am a Cat. I bought the 3 volumes in ones, but the first volume is only like 100 pages. So that's volume 1, 2, and 3. So perhaps I will start reading that one because I haven't read it, and it has inspired a lot of Japanese authors that I've been reading lately. So anyway, welcome to the finale of a month of 2024. I look forward to this month's adventures as well as the new year ahead. So be well, stay safe, and let me know what stories you've been reading, love, enjoying. I'm still listening to What the River Knows by Isabel Ibañez. I'm still only 30% of the way through that audiobook reread, so I can read her library book sequel that just came out for that Egyptian saga. So good. And which is supernatural, magical, and historical, and just spectacular. And what's the other thing? Oh yeah, I started rewatching Gilmore Girls because who am I but a coffee loving book nerd. So be well. Talk to you later. Okay, love you. Bye.